Hey guys, I'm Review It Dan.
And I'm Otaku Kent, and welcome to Random Talks, our podcast-like series. How are you?
Not tired for once.
Yeah, I actually had a day off for once, but I had to work yesterday. Which reminds me, due to our conflicting schedules with my new job and his constant working, your Random Talks video will always show up every week, but it will bounce between Thursday and Friday. So you'll still get it, but it will just vary depending on what our schedules look like.
So keep an eye out for it, guys.
But let's get started. We got a lot of news to cover.
Oh, first things first as well. Thanksgiving week, we will not be doing a Random Talks video due to Thanksgiving because we'll be working on Black Friday, and Thanksgiving being on Thursday, we'll be spending with our families.
So we'll remind you about it next week, but for now, the news.
Smash Bros. Ultimate Piranha Plant. How do you get one?
So if you have the downloaded version, you automatically get it. However, if you have the physical version, you go into the settings of the menu when it's selected, like you hit plus, and it will take you into the selection, and you'll say get coins or whatever you do for your rewards, Nintendo rewards, and that's how you get the Piranha Plant. It will register to your your Switch, and you will get them. I promised y'all last week that I'd figure out how to do it, and I figured it out.
He's a good guy. Honestly, there's one thing I gotta say. I showed some of my cousins Piranha Plant, and so far reactions I've seen where people are going, "Why are they doing this for?" or "Why is this a thing?" My cousin said, "No, he's manning for Piranha Plant when I get the game." I'm just like, "Really? You're gonna man Piranha Plant?" Heck yeah!
He didn't say heck yeah. He said that, but he said the other thing. But we are PG-13 here.
All right. One Piece actor passes. I heard. Who do you play?
Hannibal.
You remind me who that guy is.
Do you remember Impel Down? The jail cell where Ace was held.
Yes.
He's the dude that had that Egyptian headwear looking thing.
Oh, that guy.
The voice actor in Japan passed away.
Oh.
And this was yesterday.
Oh, that sucks. It's never good when a great voice actor dies.
Yeah. I know I sunk that on a low note pretty early, but let's pick it right back up. Well, first, let's have a moment of silence. All right.
Pokemon director leaving.
Okay, this was just announced pretty early this week. The man who's been director of the Pokemon games for many years, he's even worked on composing the music back in Red and Blue. He is stepping down after Pokemon Let's Go for any mainline Pokemon games. He believes it is time to move on to the next generation to let them take over and to advance the series.
The new generation of Pokemon creators.
Yep. You know, it's kind of funny. I can imagine the new director would probably be the first director who grew up playing it first.
That is true. They usually like to try to get people who grew up with it.
Yep.
Let's see. Playing Pokemon Let's Go in handheld mode.
Now, for a while, I've actually had some of my friends ask me, what is it, how can it be played in handheld mode? Can it be played in handheld mode? Because all you ever see in the trailers. You know?
Yeah.
Some people thought, oh, you're going to have to do this with your Switch. And
honestly, what I would think is do like the phone like that.
I'm going to pretend this is the Switch. You do this.
Oh, so not really...
Quick little flick.
So not that bad.
You aim it and then you flick it. Which, that's going to take a lot of fun out of it. I mean, considering the mechanics for the throwing. But, I mean...
It works well.
If someone doesn't have a TV available, yeah, it works. I'd still put it in tabletop mode, and, you know.
Yeah. Frozen 2. Coming 5 days earlier?
Yep. Thanksgiving of 2019 is when Frozen 2 comes. Can you believe it already?
Frozen 2. What's the new song going to be? Here we go again.
Let's
Earworm
make more.
song going into your ear.
I was gonna say, let's make more money.
We'll make more money with earworm songs.
But in all honesty, the initial release date was right around Thanksgiving. They announced that it will be releasing 5 days earlier. It looks like things in production are going very well, so they moved it up some.
Oh, that's good. Let's hope it keeps well, because usually Disney sequels don't tend to
Do well.
Yeah, and that's most, not all. There are a lot of good Disney sequels out there.
True.
Diablo game. This Diablo. I didn't write this. He did.
They got booed. Blizzard got booed at their own convention.
Really?
They announced that the new Diablo game will be on the mobile, not on PC.
Oh.
And literally everyone in the area, boo, boo, and the entire theater booed at them while they were on stage.
That must have been a new experience right there.
And
I never played Diablo.
One guy, before the booing, the guy was like, "Is there any chance this is coming to PC?" And he pretty much flat out said no. And then that's when the booing started.
Oh no! You don't say no. You say maybe if the fans really want it for PC.
It looks like Blizzard's moving most of their new games to mobile, though, which is a very bad move.
Very bad, because they've been making PC games the whole time.
PC and later console games, but yes.
South Park now on PC.
Give it time.
Now on Android.
Give it time. Oh, technically they already have that phone game.
Yeah, they do.
I want a South Park game where you rebuild the town, like the Family Guy and the Simpsons game. I feel like that would work a lot better.
Yeah, it would. Let's see. YouTube is now on Switch. That's good.
I mean, that's just what it says. YouTube's on Switch now. It's not
been
on
a while.
It's been a while since Hulu was released, so it's about time. So right before it was announced, they actually found the data inside the system update for the launch code, pretty much the launching software for the YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was really interesting how they didn't announce it and it suddenly drops. Now, you can't find it on the featured page. You have to make sure your system's updated. You go into the eShop and then you search YouTube. It will be there. It's free.
Good to go.
Yep.
Koji.
For those who don't know, Koji is a new show that has not been picked up by anyone yet, and it is animated by the exact same Korean company that did Avatar: The Last Airbender and Korra.
I watched it.
I sent it to them.
It looks amazing.
It's beautiful.
Someone please pick it up.
I want Netflix to pick it up. Netflix, because think about it, how the Cartoon Network has treated their shows over the past decade. And Nickelodeon does not deserve it after screwing up the scheduling they did with Legend of Korra.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So, Netflix, pick up this show.
Disney could do it, but
I can't see
sketchy.
There with Disney XD dying, I can't, and all the big shows like Star vs. the Forces of Evil and all that moving to Disney Channel. I can't imagine Disney XD lasting very long after that happens.
Yeah.
Owl House is I think that's the wrong one. But there's a couple shows that are also going to be on Disney Channel that were originally planned for XD. With that being said, I think XD is going to be changed. They went from Toon Disney to XD. No, it was Toon Disney, and then it was it Jetix by itself, or was it Toon Disney and Jetix in one entity?
Jetix was like a few-hour thing, like how Toonami was for Cartoon Network on Friday night.
So anyways, after that whole era ended, it became Disney XD.
I remember that.
I think Disney XD is about to die and be reincarnated as something else again.
How about retro Disney and bring back the old shows?
Old shows, old movies would be beautiful. It would be
would make a lot more sense.
It would also be a very, very, very smart move. And we're not talking just like 90s shows. We're talking like throwback all the way to the old Mickey shorts, black and white. Like, go that far back. Go back almost 90 years.
Yeah. Honestly, that would be
It'd be a smart business move.
It would. People would watch more. Maybe like, so this is how it all started.
It's basically how Boomerang used to be. It needs to be how Boomerang used to be with Mickey cartoons, Donald Duck cartoons, old Goofy cartoons. They need to do all that along with some of the classic older shows.
Yeah, show how cartoons used to be instead of nowadays.
I'm not talking about like the Aladdin show, the Little Mermaid show, not like that.
No.
They were okay, but they don't need to be on there.
Like DuckTales.
The old DuckTales, yes, that needs to be on there. Gargoyles.
Disney Afternoon, basically. Disney Afternoon.
Throw some Disney Afternoon in there. Throw some old Disney cartoons in there. Throw House of Mouse in there. House of Mouse needs to be in there.
House of Mouse needs to have a sequel series.
You know the moment they do that, it's not going to be good. Because you know they will play the newer Mickey cartoons. I don't mind. I love the new Mickey cartoons. I just don't like the art style. That's just me, though. I don't like the black and white, like, faces and all that. With the color.
Because it throws you off.
Yes.
Because you don't used to see Mickey Mouse
either
with
black
a more
and white,
with a more tan fur, red.
Either
red
fully
shorts.
black and white or completely in color with the black fur. I'm very particular about my Mickey cartoons.
I hear my mouth.
It's all right. That being said, if they do decide to go that route, I feel like it's going to be a very good business move.
So you have a lot of people watching that channel.
Exactly.
As well.
Boomerang needs to go back to that too, but that's another talk for another day.
New channel, Boomerang Squared. What's it for? Oh, it's basically how it's supposed to be. Although if they do bring back House of Mouse, they had to have Oswald to come in.
Yeah.
Because that would be a good idea.
Actually, finally give Oswald a voice.
Yeah. Well, they did give him a voice in Epic Mickey too.
That's not canon.
Yeah. All right. Back on schedule. Shrek.
Shrek's being rebooted, y'all.
I'm a little surprised.
I'm not. We talked about this in the car earlier on the way over to Marietta.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, they're just wanting to make more money. After DreamWorks got bought out, they're still called DreamWorks, but they got bought out by another company. They just want to make more money, so they decided to go with a successful franchise. With How to Train Your Dragon ending in the next film, and supposedly Kung Fu Panda getting 3 more movies, according to their original contract, which could, expire before it comes to fruition.
True.
Either way.
I'm just wondering how they're just going to reboot it. Are they going to do like the same type of story but differently?
What I would like a different point of view. Instead of Lord Farquaad, I would like Shrek to find Fiona in a different way. Like he stumbles upon the tower or something by accident. Maybe he's trying to get out of the rain or something. I don't know. I can see them doing it very, very well. However, I have one gripe. They need to get the original cast. Michael
Myers as Shrek, Eddie Murphy as Donkey.
Exactly. They need to get the original cast. If they do not get the original cast, it's not going to work. It's too timeless. No, Shrek is too timeless of a series to get a new cast.
Yeah. Also, we could start off as Shrek being hunted down by knights. And he's just trying to get away from them.
Yeah, that'd work too.
Let's see. The next Avengers is going to be 3 hours long.
Now, this is a rough estimate. They did announce that it was going to be longer than Infinity War, which is roughly 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Jeez Louise.
Yes.
So it's going to be 2 hours and 46 minutes. I'm sorry. I had to say it.
But, I thought it was interesting enough to put in our list of news, so.
Hopefully, they don't let us down with it.
True.
My cousin watched it. First time watched it a couple months back.
If you, we're not gonna say spoiler warning because if you haven't seen Infinity War, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, it's on Redbox. Go watch it. It's only $1.50.
Continue.
But he watched the whole thing at the end, sees everything. The whole, I don't feel so good. And when it ends, he just goes, "That's it. What the heck?" He was
Mr. Stark. I got something to tell you. Another one bites the dust. That never gets old. We've said that joke before. It never gets old.
But my cousin's are going, Are you kidding me? And he's not using pretty words either. He's going on.
Oh, it's your older cousin.
Yeah, older cousin.
Oh, gotcha.
He's like, that's how they ended?
That's how they get you.
Oh, it was funny. We gotta do reaction videos with him on it. Alright, last one. Well, praise God, they actually did it.
What?
They actually did it.
What?
Disney streaming service.
Oh yeah,
They finally got to it. After how long?
Well, it's not released yet. It's only the announcement of what it's going to be called. There's going to be a Loki series featuring the actor who played Loki in the MCU. There's going to be a couple live-action Star Wars series that we are aware of. And the entire thing is called Disney Plus. And not Disney Plus P-L-U-S-S, or I'm pretty sure I misspelled that. Did I misspell that?
P-L-U-S?
Okay, I've added one extra S. I'm trying to get this out, that's why. It's actually Disney and then the plus symbol. Literally, they're pulling a Google.
Maybe they're just teaming up with Google.
No, that'd be too smart.
Well, at least we're getting how fast the BBC is.
I want my Doctor Who, dang it.
Well, then you gotta go online and buy the DVDs.
I've been trying, but do you know how hard it is to find the DVDs of David Tennant?
Not Matt Smith?
Well, I'm trying to get... So Jasmine's interested in the 13th Doctor, the woman.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember her name at the moment. I love her. I mean, I love her to pieces. She's hilarious.
I have not seen the newer series yet.
I recommend it. Anyways, she's only seen Christopher Eccleston, 9th Doctor, and now this one. So I would like her to experience Matt Smith and David Tennant.
Because they both play a really great Doctor.
Exactly. There was many adventures that will be referenced, I'm sure, in this series, this season, whatever you want to call it. And I can guarantee you she will not understand it. And I will be laughing my butt off. Not at her, but the fact of the references. I'll be laughing at the references.
Yeah, I remember Doctor Who used to be on Netflix. I was watching.
And Hulu. And Hulu.
Yeah, and Hulu. All of a sudden, like, we're taking it off. Why? No! Doctor, come back! Sorry, I have to go.
That's actually pretty funny. Yeah, they had all the episodes of New Who, all on Hulu, all on Netflix, and Hulu even had the old Who. They had some of the...
Yeah, the old black and white.
Yeah, first, second, and third Doctors. I tried watching them. They're pretty dull because they're trying to be educational.
Oh, yeah.
It was bad. I love them, but they were bad. All right, but...
Funny thing is, my older cousin actually watched the 4th Doctor. I can't remember the 4th or 5th.
Tom Baker.
Hmm?
Tom
No,
Baker.
I don't know which one. He was the one with the... Like, I don't like the nose. That one...
It's called Pull My TARDIS Thing from back there. You forget that...
Doctors.
Yes, you forget that this is back there. So... Scarf.
Yes.
Yes, that's
Him.
the 4th Doctor. That's Tom Baker.
Yeah, my cousin actually watched his Doctor Who.
Tom Baker. Tom Baker. Tom Baker.
Not Tom Baker.
I'm too fuzzy. I ain't curly enough. Now I'm curly enough. Three Stooges. Sorry, I couldn't help it.
Alright, guys. Well, that's all the time we have for now. And all the news we have as well.
Yeah, at this point, we're just tired.
Yeah. Alright, guys. Well, I'm Review It Dan.
And I'm Otaku Kent.
Hope you all had a blast.
And don't forget to stay random, folks. Peace out. Tom Baker.
Tom Baker.
Tom Baker.
Tom Baker. At least I'm saying waffles.
Waffles?
Waffles.
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 Would you care for a jelly, baby?